I'm on the road to recovery this time because I had 10 years of sobriety. I got clean at the age of 17, and I stayed clean till I was 27. And I had some wisdom teeth pulled at 27, and they gave me some pain meds, and I got addicted to the pain meds. And within 6 months, I became a full-blown heroin addict. And I mean, IV use and the full 9 yards, and it was bad. And this was 4 years ago now, and I just turned 31 yesterday actually, and things have been going really good now. But the last year has been really a struggle, and I mean the last 4 years have been a really big struggle, and I didn't want to get clean at all the last 4 years or so, and but I was losing my family. I lost everything I had in that 10 years of sobriety. I started my own skateboard company, and everything was going really good in life. I had everything you could want. I had the cars, the money, the houses, everything. That's why I was able to look the way I look and get tattoos all over my body and all over my face and not care what people think because I was making decent money, and to support my family and support myself. And I ended up, losing all those things. And I finally decided about a year ago in June of last year that, I would go into treatment and give it a try again. And I just kept on going back out because all the treatment centers are just, a lot of them just want to funnel you in and get your insurance money, and they just do not care about you. They want to get that insurance money, and it's like, I call it like a puppy mill almost. And they just get, as soon as they get that money, they don't care about you anymore. It's like 30 days and you're out, 30 days and you're out. And then it actually jeopardizes your insurance, because then when you want to get that help, you can't get it because your insurance blacklists you. And I experienced that, and I'm like experiencing it now, and it's hard for me to get help because the insurance companies are blacklisting me, and or my insurance company is saying, "Oh, you don't want it. You've been to so many places," because all these other treatment centers, they want full coverage, which means they want all the money they can get from your company. And when they don't get that, they just tell you, we can't help you anymore. And they put you back on the street, and you're back doing what you were doing. I was back on the street again, and I was struggling, and I didn't know what to do. And I'm on probation, and I'm looking at some serious jail time, and just I knew I needed to get my crap together. So I had a friend that was at Southern California Road to Recovery, and they said, this place is really awesome. You need to give it a try. It's different from everybody else. It's there. It's like a family there, and I'm big on family. And I said, like, what, you can't hurt to give it a try. So I called the owner, Angelica, and she, within minutes, or she was called me right back, and I told her my story, and she's like, hang on, just hang tough wherever you are, and don't try not to use, and I did that, and the next day I was driving down here, and she got me in, and since then it's really changed me, man. I've been here for almost a month now, and it's different than any other program I've been to. They treat me like a family. It is like a family here. All the staff is like your mom and your dad in a good way. They really care about you. They know you've been through a tough time out there, and they want to see you succeed. They don't shove sobriety down your throat like all the other treatment centers I've been to do, and it forces you to maybe get scared and go, run back out there because you're like, this is too much. I can't handle this. And they let you do it at your own pace, which is so different for me. And that's what real life is about. When you get out of a treatment setting, you're going to be on your own, and you need to do this on your own, and it's up to you to do it. You're not going to have someone holding your hand telling you you need to do this and you need to do that to stay sober. It's on yourself. And that's what I like about it here, is it's on you to succeed. How much effort you put in, that's what you're going to get out of it. And it's so different for me here, and that's why I'm succeeding. I'm so happy right now that I know I'm at where I'm at, because I've been literally, like I said, into 8 to 10 treatment centers this year. I left some of them because I chose to leave. I left some because I had to leave or because they told me they weren't going to cover me anymore. And I went to Florida and came back. I've been all over. I've been in treatment all over, the United States in this last year, and this is the first place that does it this way, and it works. They have so much success, and now I know why they have success for a reason. And normally, when I get to a treatment center, I'm like looking to get out. Like when's my sentence up? And that's not what it's supposed to be about. I'm begging my insurance to cover more because I want to stay as long as possible. And that's not normal for me. Normally I'm like, okay, like I've been here for 30 days, it's time to go home, or time to get out of here and find a new place. And here I'm like, this is home. That's what's so different is it is home. It's a home setting, and everyone that's here is like your, like I said, your mom and dad, your brother and sister, whatever you want to call it, but it's family. And from the get-go, from the day you get here, they treat you like your family, and that's why I love it here. The hardest part for me about getting sober again is I keep wanting to go back to where I came from, and I've been being taught is it's a new start, and I need to get new hopes and dreams from where I was, because things are different now. Life's different now, and that's the hardest thing is I was at a certain level in life, and I want to I'm sober again, so I think my mind tells me, oh, you've been sober again, so all that stuff's going to come back. Like, we want it with overnight success, and that's not realistic. So for me, hopes and dreams for the future would just be what they are kind of now, with just being comfortable with wherever I'm at in life. It really is. It's you hear it all the time, this cliche of taking it one day at a time, and that's the truth. You really got to take it one day at a time, and not we call it future tripping. You can't future trip because you'll get caught up in it, and you get your mind just gets blown, and you get too your anxiety gets built up, and then you're like, oh, what do I do? Like it's so powerful, that tripping and the anxiety. And for me, it's like I really do take it one day at a time. Sometimes I take it 1 hour at a time, and that's what works for me. When I look in the mirror, I just want to be happy with what I see. That's I'm working on that. I'm not 100% there yet, but that's what I'm cool with that.
And just what's your message for someone right now who's on that fence?
Right.
Do I keep on this way? Do I try again? I've tried, it's failed, but I do still.
Right.
Now I'm not, and all this stuff. What's your message for that person?
Okay. My message to someone that's out there and you're struggling is, man, I've been there. I've been there a lot. This last year, I was there. I can't endless times. I've been in that hotel room. I'll get graphic. I've been there in the hotel room with a needle in my arm, crying, the tears going down on my arm. I can't see where I want to put the needle because the tears are getting in the way. I've been there, and I know that struggle when you think life's just it's over. You're not suicidal where you want to take a gun and kill yourself, but you want to die. You're hoping something might happen where you just don't wake up the next day. You're at that point in life where the struggle is real. You don't think anything it's never going to get better, and nobody cares. You've burned every bridge. There's really no one to go to for help, but there's always someone out there. If you want help, you can get it, and there's always someone out there in a treatment center that will help you. And if I know I have a lot of friends out there that are still struggling, and they're big, their excuse, because that's what it is. If there's a lot of you always have an excuse, because I use them all the time, is I don't have insurance, I can't get help, and there's a places that will scholarship you. There's people out there that like me, that know what it's like, that can help you, and get you somewhere that's state funded or whatever. But there's always going to be someone that can help you, and give it a try. The worst case scenario is, like everyone, I think I've heard a million times, the worst case scenario is like you can get your misery happily refunded, or however the saying goes. You can have your misery refunded, and that's the truth, because if you're like me and you've been in that situation where you just don't want to wake up the next day, you're at the bottom, you're at rock bottom. And what else is there to do but then maybe give something a try that can help you, pull you back up, and someone's reaching that hand out for you to grab it. And, there's just so many things I could say on that I've been there. So this last year, I've been at that place where you just don't want to wake up, and that's the best way I can put it. Because you're not, like I said, you're not suicidal where you want to take a gun and put it in your mouth, but you just don't want to wake up because you're so miserable, and you don't think anyone cares about you, and you maybe lost your kids, and you lost your parents and your friends and all that. I've been there and lost everyone, and they told me the only way you're gonna get us back is if you figure it out. I had my mom always would put me in a treatment center or find me a treatment center, and I would go and give it a try and make her happy and make my dad happy, and then I would leave in a week, just to make them happy. I didn't want it. Until you want it and you really want it, then you're gonna get it. If you want it, you'll get it, and it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. If you want to put the work in, they're gonna be there for you, and that's what's real. That's awesome. I love that I've put my hand out there and said, please, I need help. I picked up that phone. The phone weighs 1,000 pounds when you want help. But when you can pick that phone up and dial it and find that person that because you always know someone, or a hotline you can call, and you call whoever, you've heard, because we've all heard someone or know a hotline that we can call, and you call that hotline or that person, and the hardest part is saying, I need help. And when you get past that and someone's going to be there. That's what's amazing.
Excellent, sir. Thank you very much. That was very good. Very good.